Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Fields out of the gun. He's on the move. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 28. He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Davis up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Allen. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Complete. So a very early challenge, but a good one. Calls overturned, and that's going to unlock a third challenge for them if it gets to that point later in this game. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Pass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. A pistol snap, Fields. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st down, ball at the 36. Wilson's got it. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Rodgers here from the gun. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running back, motioning right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Shotgun snap to Fields. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out from 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. that first down from the 31. They send a receiver in motion right. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Again, left side. Here's Davis. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Going right back to Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll go again with Davis. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
2nd and 3 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Davis gets it from the gun. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bass on for the extra point. And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. It's caught, that's Mike Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. Complete to Coleman. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 26. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jets football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hall running between the tackles. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give to Hall now on the option. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife.
46-yard line.
The Jets in need of some points before the break. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 46. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, it's Hall. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Able to hit Hall, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal.
Don't jump, ready?
Short side option here. He's running left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now, they're left with 4th and goal.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. And they step him on 4th and goal. What a stand brought to force the turnover there on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure? Well, failure takes points right off the board.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
To the line they go. It's second down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Go, go! Run it! Keep running it!
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Ty Johnson now to return. His return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Davis. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Allen off the play action. Davis there to grab it. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
connect on first. It's second down. Davis takes it straight ahead. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Finds a man on the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Allen now on first down. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Davis with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Motioning him from the slot right. Allen on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and wins. We've got fourth down. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now running with Davis. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Tyler Bass
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's on the move. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go right side with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Tight end in motion right. 3rd down give to Hall. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw for Fields. And that catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
50, 630.
Rodgers here from the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. A handoff for Davis, running right. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Davis up the middle. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. One of the tight ends in motion left. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Going right back to Davis. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Allen setting up play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Motion man sent left. To the air, 3rd and long. Complete to Shakir. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Not quite far enough, and no good. It's off the crossbar and out. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
26. That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers here off the play action. Throw complete to Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Running this with Hall. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They give on set. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And this buys them some much-needed breathing room up across the 5.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5, boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass caught by his tight end. Here he goes, right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll go again with Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Rodgers. Rolling down to it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Hall. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 yards on the tote, and that won't improve their spot much. 3rd and a mile coming up. The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Here we go. Good.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Easy. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Keeps it moving. Brees Hall. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Brees Hall with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Connection made to Coleman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
We all know these receivers are so dangerous just in how well they get open and work the field, but then put the ball in their hands, and they become even more dangerous after the catch. They start looking for those lanes to turn small catches into massive gains.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Five DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Cole Bishop. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was his, actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Hands off here to Davis. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Davis takes it straight ahead. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Madden. Right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, son. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
From the 42. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 41-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He connects downfield on 4th. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
48 yards. That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He was brought down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.